Hello and welcome back to the Culture Left Foot channel. Today is just a channel update video. Let you know my plans for the future, what I'm thinking about, and get your opinions on it really. See if you're on board with what's going on. So the Journeyman save has now finished. We bowed out in the Champions League final, losing 2-0 to Barcelona after we pressed and pressed to get an equaliser. They hit us on the break in the dying embers of the game and made it 2-0. If you haven't gone and watched that series, please do. All your feedback is really appreciated. I know that new subscribers to the channel are coming pretty much every day because of the Journeyman save, and I'm still getting comments on the early videos that I'm desperately trying hard to respond to at the same time. By the time you see this, I am on holiday back in the UK, so comments will be a little bit delayed. I'll still try and get around to them as soon as I can. However, whilst I'm in the UK, the first new sort of series that's happening on the channel is the Champ Manager 0102 series, which I've recorded in bulk, and the episodes are being uploaded every day whilst I'm away in the UK. The storyline of that, if you haven't gone and watched it, but you don't really understand Champ Manager 0102, it was my game growing up as a youngster. I was 15 or 14 when it came out, and it absorbed my life, my friends' lives, my brother's life. It was just a great football management game of the era, and it was like genre defining for football management games. It was the first one that really clicked and brought in lots of people outside of football to come and get involved with football, and it was really good. What we've done is we've simulated through to the 2018 season, and we've taken over Tottenham Hotspur, who have been relegated to the third tier of English football. And we don't have Harry Kane, we don't have Dele Alli, we don't have like Kieran Trippier and Hugo Lloris and that sort of player. We've got a bit of a ragtag bunch. We've got quite a lot of money. We're making some signings, so go and check that out. And I'm hoping that that series will also carry on after I get back as well, to an indeterminate point of finish. That game, that can be something we just pick up and put down as and when we really want to. So that's the first project that will be released the day after this video, actually. So hopefully you'll enjoy that one. Just stick with it, and it picks up as it goes on. Next on the list of stuff and list of projects that I'm looking forward to starting is the new save to see us through to Football Manager 19. So Football Manager 18 is coming to its end. So I've got a bit of a fun save lined up. We're going to Singapore. Well, you're coming here to Singapore. I live in Singapore. We've created my squad, or my team, my club that I currently play for here, called the Exiles. We've created them in Football Manager with the help of some wonderful people who will get the recognition and the links in the description, so you can go and check them out and communicate with them. When the season starts, that'll all happen. But we're taking on the British Exiles, and I'm quite excited about this. Basically, we're just going to try and dominate Singaporean football. Now, Singaporean football is pretty bad. It's pretty rubbish. We've removed the under-23 Young Lions team, which is in there, and replaced them with the Exiles. And the premise around it will be that it's a ragtag bunch of misfits, nationalities-wise, which is what my team is here, where we've all come over for work, and this team exists, and we've all joined it. So to adapt it into the game, Singapore has rules you can only play a certain amount of foreigners. So basically everybody's got second nationality of Singaporean, but we're going to have lots of different nationalities within the team. We've got a few affiliate and parent clubs lined up to see if we can get some more foreign influence into our team as the game progresses. But that is just a game. It's sort of like a mini Maribor save. If you've seen my ex-Maribor save, NK Maribor, if you've seen that old save where we take one club and get them as far as we can, the aim for the NK Maribor save was to win the Champions League. The aim for the Exiles is just to basically dominate Singaporean football in as much as we can in the time till Football Manager 19 comes out. And that's the next project that's coming up Football Manager wise. Other things I'm looking at doing, you would have seen I've started to release a few Pro Evo videos on my channel, and I'm looking forward to doing that a bit more. I want to start up a Master League, and now for those that aren't familiar with Pro Evo, it was really popular. I loved it when I was growing up. Then I went over to FIFA, and now I've gone back to Pro Evo this year. In the Master League, you get two options. You either can set up a brand new team and a brand new club. They go into the second division of a bigger division. So for example, they would go into like the second division of Serie A, but it's made with fake teams in it, and then you get promoted into Serie A, and then you play against like Juventus and Inter, Parma, all of those sort of good teams. And that's the same with the English league as well, and all the leagues can do that, and you can go in, you get promoted into the league you want to play in. Or you can take over a club, and in that game mode in the Master League, you get a bunch of not random players, but it's like the Master League default players that aren't very good. You're starting from the bottom, you've got to buy loads of players in, you've got to make the team your own sort of team, play around with the tactics and go from there. It's a long style save. The other way you can do a Master League is take over a current club, so Man United or Inter Milan, AC Milan, Monaco, Liverpool, Chelsea, whoever you want to do, and you start with the players that are already there, and then you try and basically Football Manager, but in Pro Evo, when you're controlling the players for every game, you're looking at adding and removing players from that squad that are already there and building what they've already got. They've already got the team chemistry. You're just looking at ways to improve it and stick with the tactics. So what I'd be interested in, if you're keen to see that Pro Evo stuff, I'm going to be putting a Pro Evo series out anyway, whether people want it or not. It's something I want to do, and hopefully people enjoy it once it gets going. My natural instinct is to lead towards the Master League default players, so we don't start with any big names. We start from the bottom. We've got to build it up. You know that I love that on Football Manager, and I think it will be similar to do that on Pro Evo. However, if people would prefer me to do it with a bigger club like Man United, Chelsea, Juventus, Inter, AC Milan, whatever, let me know, and that is what I'll consider doing as well, because either way it's going to be really, really good fun. Now, if you're worried about licenses and things like that, I'm going to download all the packs. I'm going to play it on PC, so I'm going to be downloading all the packs that allow us to have all the correct kits, all the updated transfers, all the correct logos. Basically, we'll be playing Pro Evo with full licenses, and that is something I really, really am looking forward to. And then when we move on from that, so going alongside the Pro Evo save, there'll be Football Manager 19. And Football Manager 19, I am settled on what I'm doing for my beta save. I'm not 100% settled on what I'm doing for my main save. The beta save is going to be Juventus. Last year I did it with Man United, and the year before that I can't remember who I did it with. I think it was Swansea. But this year I want to go for Juventus. I just want to try out Cristiano Ronaldo, Pablo Dybala and Douglas Costa up front in the same team. I think that's going to be absolutely phenomenal, and I'm really looking forward to it. You know, we have got no news about Football Manager 19 at the moment. The hint is that something big's going to happen with training, but we're not 100% sure. But that is my plans for the beta. The main save will be a lower club to glory. Now, the Maribor save is probably my favourite ever save I've ever had in Football Manager, ever. Like, hands down. It was so much fun, and that's something I want to go back to. But I want to set it even harder if I can, which is by taking on a club which isn't already one of the dominant teams in their division. So in Slovenia, Maribor and Olimpia Ljubljana are always fighting for the league. So once I had made sure I was ahead of Olimpia Ljubljana, it was just a case of dominating Europe, or doing as well as we could in Europe. And we never dominated it, but we won the Champions League. What I'm thinking of this time is taking over a club in a division in Europe somewhere that is not in the top division and not a top club. And now I've got some ideas, and I don't want to share them with you at the moment because I will only announce it once it's fixed in stone, which will be probably by the time I get back from holiday. I'll have a better understanding of what I want to do. But I've got a couple of clubs in mind, so hopefully you're excited about that. And it's, yeah, I'm very excited about it. I'm very excited about the direction the channel's taking. You know, I've said it over and over again. This isn't my full-time job. I don't want this to be my full-time job. I do this as a hobby. I get videos out when I can. If it's daily, great. If it's not, then something else has come up. And I really hope you guys appreciate that. You know, the people that donate on Patreon, the people that donate on Twitch when I can get on there, the people that subscribe to the channel, comment, like, watch the adverts, all that sort of stuff is just brilliant, because I've got no... I do this for fun. I do this because I enjoy it. I do this because I hope you guys enjoy it, and I enjoy watching it, and I love sharing the experience of playing the game. It's just that you can't put into words how appreciative I am of everybody that communicates with me and tells me I'm doing a good job. Like some of the comments that are like, you know, you're such an underrated YouTuber, you're up there with the likes of Loki Doki and Dr. Benji. Now, I think that's rubbish. They're absolutely brilliant in what they do. That is, their full-time job is doing YouTube, and they're amazing at it. So to be even mentioned in the same sort of breadth as those guys is incredible. and I thank you all so much. And I really do hope, you know, when I say, leave a like if you're enjoying the series, it is to get, so I can get a sort of understanding of who's enjoying what parts of the series and which bits I'm doing well, which bits I'm not, and it's really the only way that as a creator you can get feedback. So when I say leave a like if you've enjoyed it, please do leave a like if you've enjoyed it, because it does mean a lot to me. And the comments are great. I love interacting with you guys. It's just really, really good. So I've gone a bit off tangent for a channel update, but yeah, the channel's going in a good direction. We've got a decent setup here. I'm actually looking to get 2 new monitors, which won't affect you guys whatsoever. But that's the plan at the moment. Is the British, they work with, the club name is the British Exiles, but in the game I'm going to call them the Exiles. The Exiles will be coming soon. Champ Manager 102 will be uploaded whilst I'm away. I hope you enjoy that. It's just something for a bit of fun. The Exiles will be starting when I get back off holiday. Pro Evo Master League will be starting once I've got all the license kits and everything involved in the game. FM19 Beta will be Juventus, and then the FM19 save will be a 1 club save to Champions League glory. I'm just not telling you who with, because I need to get it 100% sorted at the moment. But I hope you like the idea of those plans. If you've got anything else you'd like me to do, please just let me know down below. It's really good to interact with you guys. But a short, crisp video about what I'm planning for an update of the channel. I'll do probably do a big Football Manager 19 reveal when I'm gonna do my my full-time save, as it were. But yeah, thank you ever so much for watching and being a subscriber to the channel. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. It's like you'll get pretty much a daily video from me doing something around about football. And also, the Football Talk podcast is going to carry on. It will be on this channel. It'll be on my channel, on Culture Left Foot's channel, where the videos to YouTube are uploaded. But we're also on SoundCloud, so go and check us out there. Josh and I are loving it. We're loving the support the Football Talk podcast is getting. We're loving the fact that you guys are getting involved. And to be honest, it's gone... I told this in the podcast a couple of weeks ago that literally Josh and I were sitting in the pub one Christmas having a drink, and we're like, why don't we just do a podcast? Like, we love talking about football. It's all we talk about when we get together. Let's just set it up and do it. And the fact that we get on average around about 100 to 110 views or listens on YouTube, and then another 40 to 50 on SoundCloud at the moment, is beyond our wildest expectations at this point for the podcast. So thank you again for everybody that listens and comments and likes those as well. It is really, really appreciative. But yeah, I've rambled enough. That's a little channel update, which hopefully you're happy about and you're happy with the channel, the direction the channel's taking. Please let me know if there's anything you want me to improve on, anything you think I can improve for the channel, anything you'd like to see change in the presentation that I do. But yeah, that's all it is. Thank you very much for listening to my rambles of a channel update. I'll speak to you very, very soon, and I cannot wait to get started for the Exile save on Football Manager 18, Pro Evo, and Champ Manager 102 has just made me so nostalgic and smiley. It's unbelievable. So I really hope you enjoy that series. But thank you very much for watching. For now, I'm out. Cheers.